Welcome to this video about building bins inside of Tableau. After watching this video, you should be able to create bins, configure the number or size of the bins, and add a visualization to a tooltip. First thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and create a new sheet. I'm going to call this bins. And I'm going to switch our data source over to our zip codes. And let's go ahead and grab ETL load date, bring that out here to our filters. And let's grab our percent fully vaccinated. What I'm going to do is we're going to right click on this, come up here to create, and then we're going to click on bins. The default name is just going to be the name of the field with bin. The size of bins, I'm going to change it to be 10. So Tableau is going to suggest a bin size, but I can override that. And it's just letting me know kind of what the minimum and maximum values are, the difference between those, and then how many count distinct that we have. So I want my bins to be about 10. So I'm going to grab that bin now. We're going to put that out here on columns. So here's where my bins are. And then I want to grab my count. And we're going to put that count inside of each one of our bins here. So at this point, I'm going to turn on our labels. And one thing I'm going to do just to help out with naming is I'm going to right click and I'm going to edit the name of these. So really this is 50 to 59.9. All right, now that I have all these named, I'm going to go ahead and stretch out my visualization, give my headers here a little bit more breathing room. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up this and right click in that white space format, get rid of my grid lines here. I don't need this axis anymore, so I'm going to right click, uncheck show header, right click on my percent fully bins. I don't need that, so I'm going to hide that column labels. And let's go and turn that or close that. Really what this histogram is telling us is that these are the number of neighborhoods within kind of each one of these percent fully vaccinated buckets. So what I want to do is I'm going to click on our tooltip and I'm going to go a couple lines down. I'm going to click insert. I'm going to do sheets. And actually, I'm going to put in my filled map visualization. And instead of this saying just count of our view here, I'm going to call this count of neighborhoods. And then I'm going to click OK. So now what this is going to do is when I hover over my 67 neighborhoods that are within this percent fully vaccinated bin of 70 to 79.9%, I see all of those 67 neighborhoods. I can go now look at my 50 to 59.9%, see what those neighborhoods look like, and then I can even come out here to my higher counts of my different neighborhoods. So histograms can be helpful with showing the distribution of our data set. Notice we do have some data quality errors with all of these values that are greater than 100%. I feel like we've seen these before, so that's not necessarily new to us. One last thing I want to talk about is if we do want to update our bins here, we can right click on that percent fully bin, click on edit, and then that will open up this kind of edit bins window for us. I'm not going to update it. I like what I have, so I'm just going to hit cancel. But that is how we would update those. So in summary, you should be able to create bins, configure the number or size of those bins, and add a visualization inside of our tooltip like we did with our filled map. We hope you have enjoyed this video and that it has been informative and equipped you with the skills necessary for using bins for your own data visualization purposes.